provincial approval through their environmental assessment. Here is what Premier Clark had to say yesterday afternoon.
As you know, about a month ago, the Trudeau government approved the Kinder Morgan pipeline expansion project. And as you also know, for about 4.5 years, we have taken a consistent and clear and principled stand for British Columbians. We've said that for any new or expanded heavy oil projects in British Columbia, they must meet the 5 conditions.
2 cubic meters of light crude leaked from the Trans Mountain Pipeline, operated by Kinder Morgan Canada, just southwest of Merritt. Coincidentally, as crews worked to repair the pipeline, reporters questioned Premier Christy Clark, who was in West Kelowna, gearing up for a meeting with Alberta's Premier, where oil is sure to be on the agenda.
And you know, the Kinder Morgan pipeline has been there for 60 years, moving product. And so there are thousands and thousands of kilometers of pipeline across our province that are continuing to do that today. We don't just need to worry about pipeline safety for any new pipelines.
First of all, I just want to thank the camp for being able to mobilize so fast. Last time the people went out, the state police reacted with violence. They reacted with all their, military machines. So we went out, we stopped the construction for the day. The workers returned back to Mandan. The welders left the site. We were able to mobilize the whole camp.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حسبي الله إحدى النساء المصابات.
Tonight I ordered a targeted military strike on the airfield in Syria from where the chemical attack was launched.
You should know.
You know nothing about my parents. I'm an immigrant son.
Yes, right. You racist and you know you are.
You're racist.
It's not the
I'm first-generation racist. I'm a first-generation American.
Are you giving up, man?
The supporters say is a religious freedom piece of legislation. The critics say it gives an opportunity to discriminate against gays and lesbians.
Well, I think that what we need to do is we need to respect both sides. We need to respect both opinions. And just like we need to observe tolerance for the gay and lesbian community, have tolerance for the community of people who hold sincerely held religious beliefs.
So should she veto that legislation?
No, I don't think that she should. In my opinion,
Would that open the door for less tolerance for gays?
Oh, in fact, it's just the opposite. This is a decided level of intolerance. It's effectively eviscerating the First Amendment rights of freedom of speech, expression, and religious expression for the people of Arizona.
But if gays...
I get a bunch of bitches to come up in here right now, and a bunch of dudes. Don't start your bullshit. Don't do it. I beg you. I beg you. Don't do it. Because I will turn this motherfucker upside down. And then, that's your man? Where your man at? I get him first. Fuck him. Straight up. I don't give a fuck. I'm a thug. I'm from Brooklyn. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Come up with that thought. Fuck your mama? Is that what they do down there in Mexico?
They're better than us.
Oh, they throw their toilet paper on the floor in the bathroom because they don't even have sewage down there. Go in the local fast food place and you see their shit paper all over the floor. And none of them got no ID. Go ahead, keep filming it. I don't give a shit. Fuck who you are. You probably ain't got no papers here. Got immigration papers?
Listen, you pilgrim, your ancestors came from Europe. You are European. If you don't like it, go back to Europe.
You know what? We kick your guys' asses out of this fucking country.
It's become the world's most successful weed killer. Originally patented as a chemical pipe cleaner in 1964, 5 years later, the agrochemical corporation Monsanto patented glyphosate as a herbicide. Since then, for over 40 years, it's turned into the base element of most herbicides, as it is said that it only kills weeds.
No chemical agent has been so well tested worldwide. This is simply because it receives so much attention due to its relative excellence.
If we would have to do without herbicides like glyphosate and go back to the old times and do the weed control by hand, it's impossible to do it at this stage. There are not enough farmers, there are not enough workers. It would increase the food prices to a level that people couldn't afford food anymore. People couldn't afford food anymore.
Cancer really is probably the most feared disease. Studies in a number of countries have shown if you ask people what disease worries them most if they thought they had it, cancer is streets ahead of anything else. And that's in underdeveloped, developing countries as well as developed countries. People do feel
applications and is relatively cheap. But as CTV's medical specialist Avis Favreau explains, redeveloping the drug may not fit into the business plans of the big pharmaceutical companies.
Dr. Evangelos Mikalakis has given cancer researchers a brand new lead with an old drug, a cheap, inexpensive powder that costs just pennies a
We live in a cell phone society. In Asia, the birthplace of the selfie stick and the emoji, smartphone addiction is fast on the rise.
5 years ago, BP's oil well deep in the Gulf of Mexico exploded. 11 workers were killed on the Deepwater Horizon rig 40 miles off the Louisiana coastline. Oil gushed for nearly 3 months in what has been called one of the worst environmental disasters in US history. Millions of gallons of black crude oil spewed into the ocean, contaminating beaches and wetlands from Texas to Florida. Birds and fish died. Thick, sticky brown oil washed ashore, covering wildlife and white sandy beaches.